Yeah, it's a little western diamondback. But is she gonna come get us?
No.
No.
He's coming towards me. Okay.
Well, the weather is perfect today. Some clouds came in, and nice and warm outside. It is the right time to go find a Gila monster. So we're gonna go look. This is Ren.
Hello.
And who do you got there?
I have my seal.
She has a seal. The three of us are gonna go find a Gila monster. We are very fortunate to live in a place where there's a lot of Gila monsters around here. We can see them when we're taking her to school. I know that there's a lot of people that live in Arizona their entire life and they never see a Gila monster one time. So she's 7 years old, has seen, I don't know, what do you say, maybe 20 Gila monsters in your life?
Yeah.
Probably at least 20. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to add to that number tonight, maybe 1 or 2. Maybe we'll see a snake or 2, maybe we'll see nothing. I don't know, that's why you go. You gotta go learn and take notes and see what happens. It's better than sitting inside. Okay, we gotta get some garbage food. We always do. I think this Circle K in particular, that's between where I live and where we go look for animals, they probably have a low opinion of us. The only time they see me is when I come in there with my daughter or by myself and just get the worst food you can put, you know, candy and like roller food.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's junk food.
Garbage food number 1, Sprite. Garbage food number 2, mini M&Ms, Kit Kat. Let's go find a Gila monster. We got a snake. It's not a Gila monster, but we'll take it. Yeah, it's a little western diamondback. And see how she has a little short tail?
Yeah.
A little short tail, what do you think that means? Is that a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Yeah, that's a girl. She doesn't want us to mess with her, huh?
Yeah.
But is she gonna come get us?
No.
No. Do you want me to get a hook so you can get a picture of her?
Yeah.
All right. You still taking pictures? Okay. If you want to, you can get a little bit closer and take a picture, okay? How about right here? That's a good line, okay?
Okay. Beautiful picture.
Very nice. So we are in an area that burned last year, and that's one of the things I'm really interested in, is seeing what kind of animals managed to survive in that situation. So I've been here a lot before, so I have a lot of information about what lives here from before the burn. So coming through here and comparing it afterwards, this snake obviously survived and seems to be doing quite well. So we have a lot of things we can learn. So I'm going to get a photograph of this snake, and then we'll get her on the road and get out of here, because it sounds like stuff is moving and we need to go look at it while we can, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ready to go back to the desert? Leave you alone so you can get back to what you were doing before we so rudely showed up? Yeah. All right, get in the car. Let's go find the next one, right? So we're always happy to see a rattlesnake, or really any animal, but we really want to see a Gila monster. It still feels really good right now. It is 95 degrees, so still a bit hot, but it is overcast also. So that is, it's honestly just feeling perfect out here. Hey, guess what? There's a Gila monster right in front of me. Let's go see it. All right. Careful with the cactus. Watch out.
Go back off.
All right, here we go. This is the Gila monster, and he is super defensive. Yeah. And let's see what's going on, because he's got some like matted stuff on his head. I think this guy might have survived the burn. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting to see one down where we are right now. We're in an area that's just completely toasted. But there's a Gila monster here. You know, we have kind of a formula on when to find these guys, and it works out really good. It's as predictable as it possibly can be. And yeah, here we go. So I'm pretty excited about this. That's what we were hoping to find. Second animal of the day is a Gila monster. What do you think, Ren?
I like it.
I like it too. So he is very cool. We're going to get some photographs of him. And I just have to say too that yes, these are protected animals. I do have a permit to be able to handle these so that I can get some photographs and data and that kind of thing. And of course, this is going to contribute to what I'm looking at of who survived in this awful burn that's happened here. But at least we know that at least one Gila monster made it through. So
And at least I'm taking pictures.
and we got some good pictures here too. So we're gonna get some shots of this guy and get back on the road. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, this is what we were looking for, right?
Yeah, and he's in a pretty good pose.
He's in a pretty good pose. We're gonna let this guy crawl off. I wonder if that's a scar on his head. It's hard to live out here, huh? Can't imagine living out here and then on top of everything burns. It's not just surviving the fire, it's surviving what comes next, and that is the ground being just completely baked, not being able to retain moisture. Okay, well hopefully that's not the last rain or last drink you get for a while, and you can go hide, stay off the roadway. All right, let's leave her alone, or him, and get out of here, okay? Okay, well now it's finally starting to get dark. You know, we're not gonna stay out too late tonight.
Yes, we are.
Are we? Well, we found what we're looking for. All right, you're the boss. But if nothing else, I'm happy with that Gila monster. You happy?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens, okay? But we found what we were looking for, so pressure's off. And if we don't see anything else, we'll go home. Ren and I are headed out again. We just came back from one, but the weather still feels really good. So we're gonna try something a little bit different, and we might run into a Gila monster or two tonight, but what we'd really like to see tonight, this road is something else. We'd like to see a coral snake, a Sonoran coral snake. They are active right now, and we saw some habitat when we were out looking for Gila monsters that looks really good for coral snakes. So we're gonna go back out there and try it out.
And my pendulum.
She says she has a witch pendulum that can help us find snakes.
And a piggy pillow.
So yeah, we're gonna succeed today, obviously. Garbage food acquired. What'd you get, Ren? Bleh. What else did you get?
Puppy Cheetos.
That's some quality garbage food. I got, because I'm not creative, more pistachios.
But I've got.
For anyone worried about the amount of junk food she receives when we're doing this kind of thing, she doesn't eat it. She'll eat like 2 of them, and then they enter the junk food catacombs, which is the area underneath the seat in my car, where I find them later. So just because I hand her a giant thing of M&Ms doesn't mean that more than 4 of them is going to be eaten. It's 92 degrees. It's still overcast, which is just nuts, because normally it should be just destroying us with the sun right now. Sometimes you get these situations where even though conditions are really good, the animals still don't really come out of it, because they don't, you know, it's outside of the scope of what would normally be happening right now, because it's nice outside one day. Oh, there's a Gila monster. Yeah, we got one already.
Oh my, that was quick.
Yeah, it was. Let's go check it out. So here is that Gila monster. Yeah, there it goes. We're gonna let it go climb down there and continue on its way. So in this whole area here where there's this wash, there's this little terrace here, this little flat spot, and in that spot there's a lot of quail nests and a lot of prey. So this animal just kind of moves up and down this drainage looking for those nesting sites, and that's what it eats. So right now, on days like this, I mean, look at it, it's overcast right now. This is when they're really moving to coincide with all the baby animals and eggs there are to eat. So yeah, 2 Gila monsters in 2 days. We're doing okay, huh? Let's get a little information for the research we're doing here.
Information.
And do you know what the Latin name is for a Gila monster? Heloderma suspectum.
Heloderma?
Yep. So heloderma, right? What does that sound like? There's little circles in its skin. So it has little bony plates in its skin called osteoderms. And those osteoderms are like armor, kind of. It's like little pieces of bone. And its other name is suspectum, and that comes from a long time ago. It wasn't known for sure if they were venomous or not. They couldn't tell. There was rumors it was venomous, Could be, could not be. So they suspected that could be the case. So Heloderma suspectum.
I never knew that.
I know, a lot of people don't.
Then that's cool.
Very cool animals, huh? All right. Well, we knocked Gila monster off the list for today. What's next? We just found another Gila monster.
Yay.
I know, you got chocolate all over your face.
I do?
We're just cruising along, and Gila number 2 for the day. This one is pretty skinny though. See its little tail? That's one way you can tell if a Gila monster is doing really well, is if it has a fat tail, and this one has a really skinny little tail, unfortunately. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's a lot of eggs out here for him. There's a lot of little prey items for him, and he knows what he's doing. So what do you think we hurry up and get a photo real fast?
I'm already getting a photo.
How about if I get a photo really fast? Let's see. Nice. Good job.
He's coming towards me.
What?
He was coming towards me. Okay. There he is. So beautiful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he came out on the road, and then he just crawled along the base of it for a little bit, and then he just took off straight up it, didn't he? That's one of the things that a lot of people don't know about Gila monsters, is they're really, really good climbers. I mean, they can climb straight up surfaces like that as long as they have a surface that they can dig their claws into. They have those really long claws that they use to dig into the ground, but they can also climb surfaces really well. So if you live in these rocky canyons like they do, you can see how that can really help you out. But we're pretty excited. I mean, we came in here to look for snakes, and we've seen 2 Gila monsters within an hour, which is it's pretty cool if you think about it. How many people live in Arizona their entire life and see 0 Gila monsters, or 1, and or you know, it's like this mythical creature that's out there somewhere. And this kid, she sees Gila monsters all the time, so it's pretty cool. I don't know, will we find a 3rd one? Probably not. I don't know.
Probably will, because my pendulum.
Your pendulum.
My pendulum said so.
All right. All right, it's finally dark. It's been dark for a little bit. The weather does not feel all that good for snakes, to be honest. It felt really good in the afternoon when you had that warmth with the clouds and all that, but it's kind of changed a little bit. Now it just kind of feels, well, it's not cold. I have the air conditioning going. It feels dry and just kind of, we haven't seen anything. No sooner than we say that, there's another Gila monster here. But yeah, it's cruising around out here. 3rd Gila monster for the night.
Got a picture.
Can you imagine that, Ren? We found 3 Gila monsters
I
tonight.
told you we would find a photo.
You thought we'd find a 3rd one. You're right, we did. That's pretty crazy though, isn't it? I better get a cell phone picture of it though. We hit it just right. The weather was just perfect. You know, you and I have found 4 Gila monsters in 2 days. Okay, hop in. I think we're happy with that. So we're gonna start heading home. We got maybe, what, 45 minutes to drive? We'll find out. We're home. We didn't see anything else. I got a real sleepy kid. I'm gonna take inside. But we saw exactly what we were hoping to tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. And you know, I'm just excited that something that used to have as much mystery as anything of finding a Gila monster, something that we have pretty dialed in at this point, and that you know, she'll grow up with that instead of learning it in her 30s like I did. But yeah, this is what we do a lot. It's very exciting stuff, and I'm glad I get to do it this close to home and do it as a family. It's a fun time. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and carry this sleeping kid inside. Anyway, see ya.